Are you tired of overthinking everything to the point that you never get to make a decision? Are you tired of always thinking, what if it goes wrong? What if this happens? What if this happens? I've been there and I can tell you how to overcome it. Overthinking can get you stuck in a cycle of analysis to the point that you don't get to take an action. And if that is it, we could go through it and see how you can take actions and live your best life, get things moving without having to keep overthinking your plans, your dreams, your goals, and actually take actions towards getting them sorted. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, this is Chinidum, and click the subscribe button. Let me tell you a quick story. There's this friend of mine, Sarah. She wanted to start an e-commerce store. Every day she would go over it. She would think about how to get the perfect plan, all the perfect colors for her website, that once she launches it, everybody's clicking, the traffic is flowing in. But you know what? The more she kept analyzing it, the more she kept thinking about it, she never got to take an action. And you know what it resulted to? She was stuck for months until she made a decision to just get started. And the moment she did it, this is a year now, and she's a lot happier that she got started. And that could be you. These are actionable steps that you can actually take, because I've been there, and it really gets us to the point that you don't get to take actions on your dream because you're stuck in analysis mode. One good thing I did to actually stop overthinking things was to ask myself, what could go wrong? Ask yourself, when the little doubts and the voices come in your head, just tell yourself, it doesn't have to be perfect. When the voices keep playing in your head, you can tell yourself, it doesn't have to be perfect. So stop aiming for perfection, because that is one thing that actually could get you not getting anything started. Yes, there might be imperfections, but what about it? Nobody's perfect, okay? The ones that you see out there doing it, most of them, if they tell you how much they had to try, how much they had to feel, just see it as any decision or goal that you want to approach. See it as something that you are more like a baby learning to walk. Even if you fall, get up, move again, take an action, okay? Don't get stuck trying to get everything perfect, because the more you do, the more time is ticking. The second one, as much as possible, for those plans, if you have so much to do not get yourself to the point that you're overwhelmed by the whole things that you need to do. If you can, break down your actions into points. If you want to, let's say you have a big project you want to back on, break them down into steps. The more you break down, you see more actionable points that you could start without having to feel overwhelmed. Because at the point that you keep thinking, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this, it gets to the point that it's overwhelming. And before you know it, oh, can I take a break? Oh, can I take a breather? But if you break them into actionable points, you see that it's a lot easier for you to actually work on the smaller tasks, attack them. Before you know it, you are in motion. So another thing you could also do is, as much as you feel overwhelmed, you could actually put your tasks into blocks of time. If you have to set a timer, okay, I need to do this between this hour and this minute and this. If it's a 30 minutes timing, if it's a 15 minutes timing, you could actually block that time and say, oh, I'm putting a timer, and you get working on those plans. You see that the more you do that, you see that it gets easier for you to know that I'm working on this one task, no distractions. It will help you actually attack and get your dreams started, your plans and goals sorted. Then another thing is that if you have no other plan Bs, have no alternatives, because by the time you have alternatives, you have, oh, I could do this one, I could do this one, I could do this one. It gets overwhelming. But if you know that, oh, there are no plan Bs, there are no options, it's either I get this done or I get it done. It will help you stop overanalyzing things and just get into the action move. Then another thing is to reward yourself once you've achieved a level of success. Celebrate that win, because when you celebrate it, your brain has a way of thinking, oh, for this that I did, this action I took oh, this is the celebration for it. It more like pushes you to do more. Embrace that you're not perfect. Acknowledge it. Don't say it's not that you're living in denial, but embrace it. But you know that you're a work in progress. The little steps, the little progress you keep making, before you know it, you have done so much. So embrace it and work on it. Then break down your tasks. Then take breaks as much as possible. Then attack the tasks one at a time. Have timers and work on them. Then another thing is take action. No matter how much you think about it, take action. You will be happier that you actually took those actions. You were not waiting for things to be perfect, but that you got this started and you got them rolling. I hope that was able to help. Then, as much as possible, limit your options. Then visualize success. That's the last one. Visualize the success. What would be that feeling that you have when you achieve that success? That could help propel you into action, because once you visualize, I can actually take myself out on a date, I can actually get to celebrate. You see that? It propels you into action. So stop overthinking things. Most people are stuck in that rut. They've not been able to make progress. Why? Because they've been overthinking. So this is a call to you. If it's writing a book, this is your sign to get it started. If it's starting a YouTube channel, there is a whole lot of people who are waiting to hear your content and know what you have to say. So get started, okay? Like, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next. Thank you for watching.